Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Diana again, and I'm so excited to be with you on this special week called Passion Week. We know that Easter is coming this Sunday, but Passion Week started last Sunday with Palm Sunday. And if you watch the video or you know the story of Palm Sunday, you know it's when Jesus rode in a donkey and came into Jerusalem for the Passover celebration. And when everyone heard that he was coming, they were so excited and they were waving their palm branches and throwing their coats on the ground and just the excitement in the air because the king was coming. And they knew that this was the Messiah that was going to come and save them. He would take over from the Romans and he would save his people. And they were just so excited about this. But a lot of things happen during a week. We know we've had a lot of fast changes go on this last couple weeks. Seemed like it was normal one day and not the next. And the disciples kind of found themselves in that same place all these over 2,000 years ago with Jesus during Passion Week. The next day after the Palm Sunday celebration, Jesus was in the temple going to worship the Lord, and people were selling things to be able to worship the Lord, and he cleared them out, and he got mad, and the next day he tells the Pharisees how wrong they are, and they have to quit relying on their own understanding of what is right, in front of God, but to look to what God says. And the next day, on a Wednesday night, just like we are right now, Judas had went to those same Pharisees and had made arrangements to betray his Savior, who he had followed, his teacher, his master, because Jesus turned out to not be who Judas planned for him to be. Because Judas was relying on what his belief in the Messiah was going to be. And just like this video, you've been watching it through this little hole right here. Judas was looking at life like that. A lot of the disciples were looking at life. A lot of us look at life like this. We look at it through our own understanding only. And we're missing out on so much of what God has for us and so much of what his plan was. Because that next day on Thursday they were in there celebrating the Passover with this wonderful meal in a home, and things were just kind of going up and down and roller coasting. But on that Friday, on that evening, Judas, they had went to the garden to pray, and Judas had made arrangements for to betray Jesus. Things started to go very, very, very wrong. You know, in a short amount of time, from a good meal to praying, Judas betrayed him. Jesus got arrested, and Peter ends up denying him 3 times. Things looked so bad, they looked so horrible. But when we only look at things the way that we do, we only see one small part. But we need to ask God, God, let me see what your plan is. Then we can see this whole wonderful picture around us. We can see his beauty. We can see his purpose. We can see how he has had his hand in everything that has happened. What was going to happen to him that week, he came in with a celebration knowing that by Friday he would be on a cross, and he made that choice. And right now we have all these different things going on that we're not sure where they're going to lead to exactly. Things are looking better lately, and that's wonderful. But God's hand is in it all the time. So I just want to encourage you today that as we celebrate this Passion Week, and we hear about all the different things that have went on, that Jesus went through, that was part of his plan. Ask God, God, show me what your plan is. What do you want me to do during this time? How can I use this time the best that I can with my family, with my neighbors, with blessing those around us and getting closer to you? Because we want to see God fully. We don't want to get stuck just looking like this. We want to see the way God sees. So I just want to really encourage you to ask God, put your vision in my mind so that I can see people and situations the way that you do. Just thank you so much. And I just want to really encourage you to come back Friday. I'm going to be posting this video I showed the youth last year that is so powerful about Good Friday. And Saturday, we have some exciting surprises coming. And Sunday, I'm very excited about this. We always have our Sunday message and worship list online, but Pastor John and the worship team is going to be at the church. I'm going to be doing some live music and also communion. So just a little heads up, get bread and some juice, and we'll all be able to celebrate Easter together apart, as they say. So God bless you today on this wonderful Wednesday and this wonderful Passion Week. And God, we just want to see things the way you want to see them, want us to see them, what your plans are. We thank you. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.